I'm no longer part of the boys.
What do you mean?
They removed me and rightly so. I just wanted to bring you down here to basically apologize to you for any disrespect I've shown you.
Oh, okay.
The way I am, it's not acceptable.
So what? Why did they kick you out?
The way I am, I guess. Just the way I am with people. It's the way apparently I talk to people. My anger. Which I get it. I got no resentment for it. Yeah. I just wanted to just apologize to you. I've got nothing but love and respect for you, and I know sometimes it really doesn't look like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you get removed from that group, hasn't it? I mean, nothing to do with me, you know. I
know,
didn't
but
even know that was the plan, to be honest.
an apology is in order nonetheless.
Hmm.
Kind of didn't expect it, but
Was you had no idea that this was coming?
not really, no. I, you know, I was changing.
Should we see how many at the end of the day so we can get in chat?
Jay said he noticed it, but he said that people, I guess, can't put water under the bridge, you know, the past things I've done. I get it.
Hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you just got to do what's best for yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what that is anymore.
That's three. That's three, chat. That's three. That's three.
So those boys was
Combos.
literally all I had.
That combo, that was a 3 times combo.
I've got nothing outside of that.
So,
I came to see you about a week ago. Hemorrhoids.
who? I'm just a bit confused to why it's escalated to the point of you being kicked. Then, if you're saying that Jay could see that you were changing.
Apparently Jay could, but apparently the others noticed it. Jay said they just couldn't put water
What
under
do you
the
mean?
bridge.
How many? What do you
Kept
mean?
bringing up the mat situation.
Okay.
But I explained that Sparky literally played me. I was under the impression it was all a bit of friendly banter, but
Well,
clearly it wasn't.
what do you mean?
The whole mat thing, you probably heard about it. The 1v1 war me and him had. Sparky was saying, come down to Uwu.
What do you mean, though?
I've got eyes on him right now. It was just a whole thing. Me and Matt had an argument over the phone. Called Sparky to ask where Matt was. Want to talk to him. Sparky said, come down to Uwu. I've got eyes on him. Do something about it. I'm going to back your beef. I did. Sparky stood there and watched. Sparky pushed me to take Matt Sparky pushed me to take Matt's rings. So I did. Chris shot Matt. Matt shot Chris, sorry. It just escalated because I thought it was a joke, and then Sparky just played me like a fucking idiot.
Why did you do it if you didn't think you should have been?
What do you mean, sorry? Say that again?
Why did you do it? Why did you do it if you didn't think it was right? Nobody can push you to do anything, true.
I said I didn't think it was right.
So if you didn't think, so you thought that was the right thing to do. You thought stabbing Matt was the right thing to do.
After he said if he sees me on the street, it's on sight, yeah. And that I won't do nothing if I see him.
Yeah, but how did that even come to happen? How did those words even come to fruition?
Regarding an oil rig. Me and Sparky had a phone call, and then me and Sparky spoke about the whole Matt bringing us on an oil rig. And that Matt basically said he was scamming us. And then Matt called me and basically said we have beef regarding that phone call I had with Sparky, and that's where it all spiraled out of control. But the conflict me and Matt had, I was persuaded.
I just thought you have beef with him on every character he makes. I don't know.
Clearly, it wasn't. I got played to think.
What you're saying, first time chat is how you're doing. Make sure you follow the kick. If you don't, make sure you go over to the socials. Get active on the YouTube, the Twitter, and all that kind of shit. Appreciate you all.
I've been trying to change, man. I felt like I have. I've been trying to do better. But it's like Jay said, people just can't put water under the bridge, I guess. Apparently Max doesn't want to be around because of me. So that's great. Apparently people won't tell Jay anything about me because me and Jay were close. So they went to Chucky instead. They can't progress with that. You know, they can't progress with me. Apparently, they can't move forward with me in the crew.
So why do you think that is?
The way I am. Apparently, I'm too aggressive. I'm too negative.
So what was the ultimatum that they gave you?
There wasn't an ultimatum. I had a sidebar. Chucky said, "We part in ways. We wish you the best and focus on your anger." Try goes to anger management.
Anger management.
I lost the only thing I had, and
so they've kicked you from the gang and told you to go to anger management.
yeah.
But Dean said, "Watch this turn serious by Monday." I mean, this isn't really from the S. I'll be honest. RJ's saying it as from the SK thing, but the reason this has actually happened, chat, is because of the way that he's been with the other gang people. Not really anything to do with Matt and SK, to be honest. Obviously, that added to it. But at the end,
suggested just knocking me down to a runner or a younger, just so I'm not in any form of position. I just do things for them, but
he needs Johnny Sins therapy. What's that?
That's like I said to him. You know, I'm trying to prove that I'm changing, and I'll do pretty much anything to just stay with them because they all have.
No way, I don't know about what.
But you know, I respect their decision.
So, you know, they've just removed you from the group and not said anything else to you. Was there not any ways you could return, or was it pretty much just
they said they can't see
the end
into
of the line?
Future. Chucky basically said, we're going separate ways. We want you to focus on your anger until we can see that you've changed, but we can't speak on the future. Pretty much what he said.
So they've said that they can. There is a chance for the future.
They never. I don't think they said that. I could be wrong. There was a lot that was said. Honestly, I don't think that's there. I think it was just trying to console me. They literally said they can't progress with me because of the way I am.
So what are you gonna do about it?
And I can do about it. I've
Why?
got nothing left. What do you mean? Why?
I've got nothing left.
Yeah, I can go. Yeah, I can go focus on my anger and stuff, but I do that and it's all for nothing, you know? I'm just here again.
What did you just say? You've got nothing left? Why do you think? Why that?
But Denzel, they were all that I had. Like, I've got nothing left. It's clear. I want to say this. I want to say it as clear as I can. No one else will give me the time of day. I ruined the one thing that I valued the most.
So now you've got to prove to them that, you know, if you're going to give up and...
I've been proving it for the past month.
Yeah, but
Jay said he's noticed it.
You've been proving it in your mind. You obviously
Jay's
haven't been...
Well. He said he's noticed that change. I don't know how much more I can prove. I've calmed down completely. I'm not doing no hyper aggressive dumb shit.
Mando will shoot him next.
Like, Jay sees it.
Yeah, but if Jay, I think what you're doing, you're fixating too much on the fact that Jay and Chucky both made the decision to remove you from the group. It wasn't Chucky's any more than Jay's. You have to understand that.
Apparently it was, yeah, I know, it was a collective, apparently.
So, you know, regardless of whether Jay told you he thought you changed, he evidently didn't, or he wouldn't have voted to remove you from the gang, would he?
No. So he lied.
I'm not saying he's lied, but I'm saying maybe he didn't want to, maybe he could see an improvement. Maybe he could see potentially things going in the right direction. Or you have to understand that the actions of what you've done in the past obviously weighed heavily on the minds of the other people within the gang.
Yep. I know.
I mean, I don't know the full story, but off the top of my head, I can name a few things that, you know, potentially been done or caused by yourself that have only reflected negatively on that group. So understandably, I can definitely understand where they were coming from in regards to removing you. I mean, I don't know what kind of day you had yesterday. I don't really know what went on that made them decide to come to this decision.
I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I tried to explain to him that.
What was?
Just the whole Matt thing.
Yeah, because what you have to understand is, you know, you doing that to Matt, regardless. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody's egged you on to do it. Like, you are your own person. I don't understand how. What doesn't make sense to me, RJ, is you stand there and you tell me, you know, somebody was egging you on to do it, somebody convinced you to do it, when actually I struggle to believe that that was the case when, you know, I know how stubborn you can be. So
Yeah. Just got caught up in the moment, I guess.
like, it's fine to say, you know, it was SK. He may have, you know, coerced you a bit into doing it, you know, or whatever. But I really struggled to believe that, you know, it was his fault, if I'm honest.
Not saying it's his fault. I'm saying that he gave me the
He was
impression,
saying it was. He definitely was.
and
Before
he
I
made it out to look like it was a mutual joke. It was a bit of fun. And I quickly realised it wasn't when he shot Chris. Have you got a bandage? I'm going to pass out. Cheers.
How does this affect LeBron's legacy? I mean, how do you think this affects the legacy?
What legacy? What do you mean by that?
I can't. Like, just, you know, what you stand for.
What I stand for? I'm going to need you to elaborate a bit, but Denzel, I'm going to be honest.
You know, everything that you know, you're a passionate person. You definitely have, you know, aspirations and things that you aim for. So why all of a sudden, because of this one thing that is inconvenient at the time, are you saying you've got nothing left? I mean, where'd you go from here?
I don't know where I go from here. Like I said, those boys were all I had. That was all I had, Denzel. Like, no one else would give me the time of day. It's as simple as that.
Why is that?
It's been like that for the longest time. I don't know why. Like, it's just...
Borky lied, RJ died, Matt thrived. I don't think that's true, Jack.
No, I've noticed a pattern.
Well, what's the
It's
pattern?
the way I am. The pattern is, it's the way I am.
Okay, so what are you going to do to change that?
I've been changing it. I don't know what else I can do to change it, Denzel. I've been trying my hardest to change it. I don't know what more
you
I
have to
can
think
do.
of is, unfortunately, this time, yes, you may be changing now. You may be putting in the effort to change. But a lot of the things that you did prior to you changing is the reasons that you have been removed from this group.
Yep, I'm aware. So I don't know what more I can do.
I mean, what do you... We walk away from here, what do you do next?
I don't know. Go sit at your dragon again. I don't know. Like when I say this is all I have, I mean it in a literal sense. I'm not saying it's a be all emotional. This is all I have. After I left the Raw Mafia, nobody gave me the time of day.
So
Not a single person.
why did you leave the Raw Mafia?
Sidwig. That's a whole another story.
Why?
I don't want to get into that right
It
now.
was nothing to do with yourself.
There were issues regarding me, obviously, but that wasn't why I left. I left because of Sidwig. Other people noticed what Sidwig were doing with me. Couldn't deal with it no more, so I left.
Why? What was he doing to you?
Denzel, I don't want to get into this.
So, Late Pop-Tarts, tier 1, 3 months legend. What you saying? So you're saying you literally have nowhere else to go.
I have nothing, Denzel. Everyone I call either blanks it or it's let me call you back in 5 minutes. Everyone I talk to very rarely gives me the time of day. I tried after the Raw Mafia for a solid 2 months to just get myself situated with some people, hang around, but it was just the same thing over and over again.
That's an idea. Why doesn't he make Ian Beale as a character? Kieran, shut the fuck up. You're such a twat. He's such a dick.
I mean it in the literal sense. I have nothing left.
Why does he keep saying I've got nothing left? Oh.
I lost my business.
God. Is he memeing now?
And I lost my boys.
What? No. He's not a banger. He's in for civil disobedience.
Like, it's just been the roughest. It's been so rough. It's just...
But why has it been like that?
I ain't got the answer to that question. I don't know.
I'm not going to shoot him.
Business was out of my control.
Behave, chap.
The boys, admittedly, was pretty much my fault. And I was trying to make up for that. I was trying to change. Just wasn't enough.
I'm not trying to create... Well, I'll be serious, okay? Well, I mean, this looks like a great window of opportunity for you to now prove yourself, no? Because you need to build yourself as an individual. And then maybe
Denzel,
once you...
I'm not you, mate. I'm sorry. It's so easy to say that to people. I'm not you.
Why?
I mean, why
What
we're
do you
two
mean?
completely different people? You're different than me. It's not just as easy as building yourself up.
Yeah,
I told
so
you,
why was it
tried
easier
to
for
do
me?
because you're charismatic.
It would be nice if you
people know
sat
who
in
you
jewelry, to be
are.
honest. To
I
fucking
tried for
Amanda.
2 months. I tried for 2 months. Solid every day. And I just got aired by everyone. And I ain't doing that again. I ain't going through that embarrassment again. I'm not doing it.
I'm not you, Denzel. No, what I say. What do you mean the embarrassment?
The embarrassment of just trying to make it out there as yourself. Trying to talk to people, trying to hang out with people. It's embarrassing. It's
Why
embarrassing
is it?
when you've done it for 2 months and everybody you speak to either doesn't want to chat to you, don't give you the time of day, or just ignore you straight up. And I'm not putting myself through that again.
But
It was fucking embarrassing. I look like a beg.
why do you care about that? If you've got nothing left, why are you bothered if you look like a bag? Julianne, good morning. How are you saying? How you doing?
So I don't want to look like a beg. Simple as that.
No, but at this point, RJ, right? Saying you've got nothing left, and then why are you letting people's opinions of you dictate what you're going to go out and do?
Those opinions spread, Denzel. Those opinions spread, and it creates a bigger picture of is a beg. Creates a bigger picture of people not giving you the time of day.
Why does it?
I don't think you've been in the position I'm in.
Why? You don't think I've been in the position that you're in?
No.
You don't think I've been in the position you're in?
Enlighten me.
I was in BSK for over a year.
People knew you. You were solidified.
Why did people know me?
Do you mean why did people...
Why did people know me? People just
You're
didn't.
right,
People.
you're asking stupid questions.
Why is that a stupid question? Why did people know me?
Like you said to me, you were second in command in the BSK.
Yeah.
Everyone came to you.
Why did
Everyone
everybody
knew
come
you.
to me?
Because they knew you.
No, why did they know me? They didn't just know me because I was in
Because you
BSK.
was in BSK.
No, that's not why they knew me at all. If they'd have known me because I was just in BSK, they'd have never spoke to me.
Honestly, I don't know how to speak when regarding this conversation.
Because regardless of your affiliation, regardless of whether you're in a gang, whether you're not in a gang, that should never affect your personal ability to be able to go and socialise with people. You don't have to hang around with people in hope that something happens.
I've already spoke about this, Denzel. I told you for 2 months, I tried to go and speak to people. I tried to do things, but no one gave me the time of day. I've tried this, and I don't know how many more times I can say that I've tried this. I've tried that for so long.
So, but you're saying that, but RJ, it's possible. I left BSK and then was able to hang around and talk to people, and you know, like, regardless of how much you think people dislike you, if they dislike you, it's probably because of something you've done.
Exactly. So
that's on you to.
It's like I said to you, it's the way I am. It's the way I am.
So that's on you to rectify it.
And I've just told you, I've been trying to do that.
July, man, thank you for the 5 bomb. I appreciate you, mate. Much love. Thank you for the 5. Any matches? What are you saying? Cheers, bro. Thank you for the 5, mate. Really appreciate it.
I'm fucked, mate.
13 away from the daily
chat.
chat.
The way I am. I'm fucked.
13 away from the daily. Yeah, the immersion's
I'm not
ruined.
the kind of person that belongs with people.
Okay, so you're accepting of you're not the kind of person that belongs with people.
It fucking feels like that, yeah. It does.
Okay, so why don't you make a name for yourself?
I've just told you, I tried to do that for 2 months.
But what did you try and do? Like, how did you try and do it? I'm just very curious.
I spent 2 months every single day trying to talk to people, trying to get the ball rolling on selling shit, trying to hang out with people, and it was always the same fucking story. Oh, I'll call you back in a minute. Never do. Oh, I'm coming to pick you up. Bro, that was like 6 months ago. I don't know.
Okay, well, times have changed. A lot of people around these times are looking for things to do. Looking for people to hang out with, you know?
Yeah, I'll try it, I guess, sure.
No, but you're already being extremely dismissive of every option that's being given to you.
I mean, I'll try it, simple as that.
It's always what I'm
the same result, though, bruv.
Really, what you're saying, mate?
I don't like the way I am. And I'm trying to change it. But no matter what I fucking do, it's the same result every time. I am the issue, and I'm trying to change it. Well, if people can't put water under the bridge, then there's nothing that there's nothing I can do with that.
So you're saying the problem is because people.
I'm not saying that the problem is. I just told you the problem is me. I am the issue.
No, but I am the issue. I understand that you're saying that, RJ. You are admitting that you're the issue. But then you're also in the same sentence saying if people can't put water under the bridge. So then
people can't put water under the bridge. Fair enough. Because of the way I am, fair enough to them. Like, it's simple as that. If me changing to the point where I've tried to become a completely different person, but people can't put water under the bridge, then fair enough. I've already solidified myself as who I am. I'm a dickhead. I'm a loudmouth. People already know me as that.
And how is that working out?
People have already made the opinions. How's that working out? Shit, mate. Clearly. And I've tried to change that. But that image of me has already been solidified.
Oh, chat.
No matter how much I change.
It's not, though. Oh, my God.
No matter how many chances I'm given.
Give me strength.
That image is still going to be there. That image is there, bro. Like, I can't change that no matter what I do. I've tried. I can't. Like, I've tried to change it with the boys, but like
Right,
Jay
hang on.
pretty much said, people can't put it under the bridge. So people have that image of me now.
Hang on. Sorry, you're telling me that you're changing, right? And you have been changing, but now you're also telling me you can't. So are you changing, or have you been changing, or can't you?
I'm not saying that. I can't explain what I mean. This is what I hate about myself. I can't explain things properly, and people think I mean something completely different. I'll give up, mate.
Why do you?
I
I don't
can't.
understand why you're saying that you give up. At the end of the day,
I
RJ,
can't explain myself, Denzel. I'm trying to get my point across, but I'm completely fumbling it, and I sound like a dickhead.
who cares?
I can't get my
Why do you
point.
care if you sound like a dickhead?
I care, Denzel, because no matter what I say,
No, because the problem is, just
I
listen to
word
me
it
for a
wrong.
second. The reason people have such a hard time in Los Santos is because people are extremely highly strung. People have huge egos and hold themselves to this kind of, tough guy demeanor that 95% of the time they don't have the ability to back. Nobody wants to, you know, feel like a victim. Nobody wants to put themselves in an uncomfortable position to be able to excel themselves further in life. Everybody just wants to remain comfortable and remain in control of every situation. If you're ever going to excel as a person, you have to put yourself in these uncomfortable situations. Yeah, that will be uncomfortable for a period of time. But there is no way you will change as a human being doing the same monotonous routine where you approach groups and act the same way that you have done over the past 6 months. If you want a different result and a different reaction when you meet people, you need to be acting differently. You need to be approaching the
I've been doing that.
situations differently. You
Been
need to
doing
have a
that.
different attitude. You
And
need to
I've
be
been doing that, and I've done
unafraid,
that.
feeling like a dickhead. Because at the
I
end
don't
of the
belong here, mate.
day, you know, if that's really how you feel, and if that attitude is something that you want to stand by, and I'm not saying that it, there's a lot of people that are like that, but also a lot of them people are in very well established gangs and have been for a very long time, and then the other ones never make anything of themselves, and they end up gangless with nobody to talk to.
It's gonna be a nice weekend. I'm hitting the beach. I know what you mean.
Gets mad every time I gift her. Turbulent Man, thank you for the tier 1 gift. So really, what are you saying? Every day you manage to perfectly pair waffle until the boys wake up. TDRG, mate. I've got it to a science now, mate. You know what I'm saying? So what do you want? What would be the ideal scenario?
Be a different fucking person.
No, but that's not realistic.
Being
And if
able
you
to
want to
explain
be
myself properly
a
to the point
different
where
person, then you can work on it. If you want to act differently, you can work on it. Someone please make Denzel peer artwork. Can I get a peer montage, please?
yeah, we'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
See what happens.
What do you mean see what happens?
Denzel, every time I explain myself, I can't explain exactly what I mean properly, and
why does it matter?
Can I talk?
Why does it? But what I'm saying is, why does it matter if you don't need to explain yourself. You just need to change.
You're asking me questions, and I'm trying to explain, and every time I explain, I can't get my point across.
Imagine
And I
RJ and
explain it
OTT
wrong.
arguing. Fucking hell.
So yeah, sure, I'll try it. I guess that's all I can say because I'm sick of trying to explain shit and I fuck it up.
What, you wanted me to let him talk? He literally said the same thing he said like 4 times. So, My Kinder Egg. He doesn't talk when you let him talk. He says I can't explain, yeah. I expect Denzel for even bothering with him. I do like RJ, I just don't know if he's capable of helping himself. That's the problem. Even at his time of being most vulnerable, after being kicked out of his gang, he still has an attitude with Denzel on this pier. You know what I'm saying? Please tell me what Southside gang you guys think he would suit, because I know there's personalities in a lot of those gangs that would not be interested. I'll be honest, mate. I think you got to make the decision, you know, whether you're going to change or whether you're not.
Yeah.
You know, explaining to somebody how you feel or this, and that isn't really going to make the change for you, is it? You know?
Yeah.
Where'd you go from here? What's the first plan of action?
I have no idea.
Come with the gang matchmaker? Yeah, chat, that's what we'll do. So what's your relationship like now with the mob?
Fuck knows.
Why?
Can't really answer that, can I? I don't know. Like, I do not know.
I mean, at the end of the day, like I say, you still got your car, you still got your money.
No,
You know?
I gave my car to them. They're gonna need it.
What for?
No, they're gonna need a crew car. So I sold it to Chucky.
No. I mean, like you say, you are fortunate enough to still have your job at Jewel Dragon.
Yeah, sit there for 8 hours a day again.
You see, I think there's a valuable lesson to be learned from that. A valuable takeaway, you know?
Yeah.
The Jewel Dragon is a service.
Yeah, no, I ain't going down that route. No.
And
I don't want to hear all that, Denzel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to hear that.
what do you mean?
Jewel Dragon's a service. You get to meet and greet people there. Yeah, of course. I've heard it all a million times.
That isn't what I was going to say.
What was you gonna say?
So the Jewel Dragon is a service that provides something that creates a need. So you buy rings and necklaces from them, then you need them to repair them. So rather than acting how you currently do, you need to think about, you know, how you can become an asset, how you can provide something that creates a need.
Shit, my brain don't work like that, mate.
You know, well, why are people going to need RJ? Why are people going to want RJ around?
That's where we differ as people. You can think of things like that. My brain don't work like that.
No, but I've just given it to you. You're not able to do anything with what I've told you?
No, because I just told you my brain don't work like that, Denzel. We're two completely different people. Yours does, mine don't. I'm fucking stupid, mate. Yeah. Fixers should have just pulled the plug.
Hmm. I don't know about that. But at the same time, you got to use this time to decide what you think's best for yourself.
Yeah. Oh no.
Between school, gaming, and streaming.
Cheeky little ad for the boys. How am I getting ads on YouTube? Never get ads on YouTube. Is it because I'm using a different browser? Oh, never mind. No, never mind. How much is YouTube Premium, chat? I actually don't have you. No, it isn't. If you do exclamation mark song, it'll tell you what it is. But I actually have no idea what it is. It's just like an ambient, like a cold ambient playlist, you know. £12, but you get music too. Well, I don't really know what else to say to you, mate. At the end of the day, you got to make this decision for yourself, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh no.
So I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm
I
not
appreciate
in
it
nice
nonetheless.
proper way, chat. I was losing a bit of sanity as well. Yeah, well, if you need anything, give me a call, yeah?
Yeah, mate.
See you soon, mate.
Bye.